Everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today I have a fun fold card, and actually a Christmas card, which I haven't even begun to create just yet, so I'm kind of excited. This is a great fun fold that I haven't done in quite a while, so I wanted to show it to you and share some fun products. So let's go ahead and get started. This one, you can see we've done a little bit on the inside as well as on the outside, and is just festive and fun for any. Let's pull in our supplies. We are using the Wrapped in Christmas cling stamp set. There are 10 sentiments in here, and we're using a few of those. This was a part of the suite with our coffee cups in the mini catalog, so you can find it there. We are using Pool Party for our card base. This is 8.5 by 5.5. We have scored it at 4 1/4, and we've also scored it at 5.5. And then we are showcasing some of the Designer Series paper. This is Trimming the Town. So I have one piece here that is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. I have one piece that is 1 inch by 5 1/4, and then you'll have this little scrap left when you trim this out, and because I trimmed it out of a 6 by 6 size, and we're going to put this one on the inside as well. So we're using all bits we have. For our ink colors, we are using Poppy Parade, Misty Moonlight, and Pool Party. Let me give you a quick look at the Designer Series paper. So this is the Trimming the Town. It is a fun set of papers. This is what we're using on today's project. So this is the front side and the other side. And you can see here I don't have them. I should have them flipped the other way so you can see both sides. The colors are really fun. This is a great one. You can actually trim out these images too out of your paper. And there is a stamp set that coordinates with this Designer Series paper. I just chose to use a different one today. We're also going to use 2 of our stitched rectangles as well. And let's go ahead. I'm going to first give myself a nice burnish here. So this is on the 4 1/4. And you'll see here's that other score line. So I'm going to fold this backwards and then give that a nice burnish. And so to create this fold, we're actually going to put adhesive here to kind of secure this down to our card. So you get a nice little fold there. So I'm going to make sure that is straight. Give that a nice press. You can see now, here is our fold. Alright, so let's grab our Designer Series paper. Again, this one is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. We are going to adhere that down here to the front. Just give us a nice border. I love the colors in this paper. That's why I pulled a few with the Misty Moonlight, the Poppy Parade, and then the Pool Party, as well as the white. This piece is going to go over here, so you want to make sure you have it nice and even with your other piece. Okay, we're going to grab our Whisper White piece. I cut this to 2 3/4 by 5 1/4 as well, so it's the same size as your front DSP. My adhesive just ran out. I have to find my refill, so I just grabbed an old one I had sitting off to the side. Okay, so we will put this on the inside of our card as well, and then I'm going to take that little scrap that I said I had left, and we're going to add that to the inside as well. So I'm just going to put it about there so you have room to write below as well. Okay, so let's grab our Whisper White. This is a scrap. We're going to stamp our sentiment for the front, which says, "Let the joy of the season fill your heart." So we're going to ink that up with the Poppy Parade. And I'm going to stamp that. Beautiful. Okay, while I have this Poppy Parade open, I'm going to do the inside. So let me just set something there to hold that. On the inside we are stamping "Friends and family are the truest gifts of Christmas." So we're going to ink this up. Hopefully I can keep this straight with my hand. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so now let's grab our Stampin' and Cut Emboss machine. Gosh, my words are getting jumbled today. Okay, so here we go. We have our magnetic platform. I am going to use the rectangle, my smaller rectangle, so it just fits this sentiment beautifully. We are going to run that through. And then we're going to go one size up on the rectangles for a misty moonlight to use as a border. Let's take that scrap and run that one through too. Okay, and then we can set this aside. Okay, so we have our rectangles here. We can bring back in our card. I'm going to add some adhesive to the back of that. We're going to layer these nicely together. And then I'm going to grab the pool party. And there's this, oops, nice little decorative image. Let me show it to you in the stamp set right here. And I'm going to ink that up in the pool party. Pool party is getting a little dry. Okay. And we are going to stamp that right below the heart. Let's grab some Stampin' Dimensionals. Alright, we're going to put a few on here. Okay. And I'm going everywhere today. Alright. Very good. We are going to put this here on the front. I love how that misty moonlight just kind of pops with our pool party base. Okay, so now we're going to use some of our Snowflake ribbon. This is Snowflake Splendor ribbon. It's kind of glittery and shiny. I'm going to just take my classic label punch and I'm going to try to make a little notch in the edge of my card here for my ribbon to kind of have a spot to sit, if that makes sense. So you only need to do a little. See that? And then I'm going to try to keep that centered and do the same over here. You could do this with any punch you probably have around. I'm just hoping that will kind of hold. I will use a little glue dot too, but you see how your ribbon kind of just sets in there. So let's make ourselves a little tie knot with this. Just want to keep that kind of snug. That's pretty good. Alright, let me get my ribbon scissors and we will trim that. There's a little stiffness to this, so you can kind of manipulate that ribbon a little bit. So I'm going to pull that up this way and we're going to cut that piece off, and this is where I'm going to tuck a little glue dot in behind that knot to kind of just hold that in place. Just like that. Look how cute that is. Okay, so now let's grab an envelope. I have a Whisper White envelope here. And there's this little emblem. It says, "May your days be merry." We're going to stamp that in the Misty Moonlight in the lower left corner of our envelope, just to tie everything together. So there you go. There is our fun fold Christmas card for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, I thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe so that you'll get notifications every time that I do post a video. You can always purchase any of the supplies that I've used today in my online store. And I look forward to being back with you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.